I ranked Terry to Master Rank using this modded Hori Octa Pro, and the win rate? It shocked me. It might shock you too. Hey everyone, thanks for commenting and watching on the last video. I really appreciate it. Some of you asked if this mod will work on the Hori Octa Pro, so that's exactly what we're doing today. Timestamps are in the video, feel free to pause or skip around, and let's get into it. You're going to need a Hori Octa Pro controller. You're going to need two different types of screwdrivers for this mod. One, a standard Phillips size 0, 00 or 000, and you are also going to need a tri-wing screwdriver. As per the information on the screen right now, tri-wing screwdriver for Nintendo Wii 2.5 mils. You will need a metal dome conductive film. Since the last video, I have more information regarding this. So I can confirm the metal dome conductive film from AliExpress does work, but there's a catch. Using it makes the mod a lot trickier. You'll probably need to open up your controller and reposition the sticky pads and just generally have to wrestle with their placement a lot more. And I know because this happened to me. Instead, I'd honestly recommend grabbing something off Amazon, ideally a higher quality option, such as what's listed here. I'll put the link in the description. For me, I actually pulled the conductive film from an old official Xbox controller and I had zero issues. So yeah, the cheaper AliExpress versions will work, but if you want an easier, cleaner install, go with something better quality. It will save you time and frustration. Okay, let's start modding. So here's the part where you're going to need your tri-wing screwdriver. You're going to remove 8 bolts in total and put them to the side. Then you can pop the case open to expose the internals. Then you're going to unplug this guy. And then there's going to be a total of 5 screws to unscrew from the PCB. Just the standard Phillips head screwdriver this time. So this is why you need 2 different types of screwdrivers. One's for the case, one's for the PCB. This particular screw here, you want to be very careful. It's right next to 2 very skinny little cables. So when you're taking this screw out, be very careful not to break those cables. You're going to pop these guys out. Just be a little bit careful with these guys. They are soldered onto this board, but they're pretty skinny little wires, so they can pop off. Just be a bit careful here. So now you can pop the entire PCB out. Just be a little bit careful here. This little joystick can pop out. So yeah, this guy can fall off like so. Just again, before you close everything up later, just make sure everything is stuck on the PCB as it should be. You're going to undo these 2 screws and just pop the PCB out. So the D-pad PCB looks like this. This little rubber membrane, you're just going to sort of grab it and pop it out like so. That's going to expose the connections on the PCB. They're even labeled for you. Okay, so now what you do is you cut these little metal parts out individually because they don't line up as they are. So then one by one, what you're going to do is you are going to pull off the protective film and you're simply going to stick them down. You're going to stick them down onto the face here. Now, this is showing it done correctly. The little tab should be touching the gold. So I'll reiterate here, there's no soldering required for this mod. You just really need to try and be really careful with your placement of these little metal clicky things. Just make sure that the metal part is touching the little gold part. This may take a couple of times for you to get them lined up, so if you then connect in your controller and the motions aren't working, it's just because this isn't lined up correctly. So as I said before, you might need to redo this step a couple of times until you get it right. So you'll pop the little membrane back in the holes and then you'll give it a little clicky and then you're gonna just screw it back into the panel. Okay, now it's time to close everything up. So line up the PCB. Then you're gonna take the Phillips head screwdriver again and redo all the 5 screws into the PCB. Slide these guys back in. Don't forget to plug this guy back in. That's the D-pad. Pop the shell back on. And then with the tri-wing screwdriver, for all 8 screws, close up the controller. Okay, so like I said in the intro, I tested the controller out in ranked matches. It took me a total of 51 matches to rank up from Diamond 4 to Master. Now, I'm not saying Master rank is some insane milestone or anything. I'm just using it here as a practical, hands-on example to just show that this D-pad actually feels pretty solid in real matches. So, out of those 51 games, I won 36 and lost 15, which gives me a 70% win rate. That's pretty good. For comparison, when I tested the arcade stick a while ago, my win rate was around 60%, and that was over half the number of matches. So yeah, honestly, the results are pretty illuminating. I think this D-pad is great for Street Fighter 6. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and see you!